Hello, my Flosstube friends. I am Lisa, and this is my channel, Cross by Floss. Happy Leap Day, everybody. It is February 29th, and yeah, Saturday. I know I'm a day late, but Friday, the little had a sleep study that had to be done, and I just could not get my life together on Friday for some reason, and so and of course, she always comes first. Family always comes first. So, okay, so she had a sleep study last night, and I thought, well, you know, I'd be able to go, and then I'd come home, and I'd tape, and then put it up, and everything would be good, right? Well, no. I ended up being at the hospital for a little longer than I thought because of all of the things that they do. So has anybody done a sleep study before? So this is our first and hopefully only time that this will have happened. But so she's 8 and she had to have this done for a variety of reasons. And I'm not sure what we expected, like seriously not sure what we expected. So we go and you know, they tell us to come to the hospital and meet in this place and somebody will come and pick us up by 7:15. And there's no signage, there's no nothing, right? So 7:15 comes and goes. And of course she's super anxious. Her mom's a little anxious. And we've got like all of these bags and, you know, with comforters and pillows and a stuffy and her new jammies are on. And she's got these huge slippers that are unicorns. Unicorns are her favorite. And so we get there and, you know, 7:15 comes and goes and 7:18 and, you know, she's sitting there going, oh man, maybe we're not in the right place. And again, you know, there's no signage. So my daughter calls and he goes, oh, my colleague just was coming up to come and get you guys, right? So he comes and he says, oh, you must be here for the sleep study. And we're like, yep. And he goes, okay, well, we need to get a couple more people. Let me go and round them up. They weren't where they were supposed to be. And so, you know, we go down and he takes us and he looks down at all the bags that are around our feet. And he goes, you guys know you're only here for one night, right? And we're like, yes. Like, is there a problem? Because, you know, they said bring things that are comfortable for you, whatever, right? Well, she needed her blankie and her pillows and again, her stuffy and all of her stuff, right? So we go into the room. We get this really nice guy. We have to fill out the paperwork. That takes some time. She gets acclimated to the room, you know, the whole deal. She's very nervous about this thing. And, you know, we get her all settled. They finally get the wires on and everything. And it takes like an hour to get the wires and everything on properly and do all the tests and stuff for the camera and all that, right? And then it's lights out. So it's like 8:30. Yeah, about 8:30. And it's lights out. So I get up and I go to leave and everything. And then she starts crying because she wants both of us to stay, which, you know, they won't let 2 adults stay. And, so totally fine, you know. And so I come home and I'm exhausted. I am just like the whole experience. I wasn't even in the sleep study and I was exhausted. But anyways, so that's my story. That's why I did not get into Friday video. But let's get into what I do have. So I do have quite a few things. We're going to go through my whips, some haul, some new stuff, some plans, the giveaways. I got lots going on. And so I'm going to try and make this video like shorter than I have. So let's get into it, right? Okay. So, and of course I did not prepare enough. Nope, I did not. So, okay. My first whip, and I've really been working on this one. And if you've been watching me on, or you have gone to my Instagram page, I pretty much daily show what I'm working on. Sometimes it's only a few stitches because I am a slow stitcher, but I have enjoyed this pattern so much that I haven't really stopped working on it. So it is the, oh goodness, okay, new camera angle for me. Jane Eyre sampler, and this is a free pattern off of the Little Stitchers website is where I got it. And look at how much I've gotten done, you guys. You see that? Oh yeah. I love this sampler. So I think since the last time I showed this piece on camera, I have finished the little row here of whatever they are, and the house, the trees, the fence, the tree, the fence. I've done everything but the glass in the house, because, you know, glass is expensive, people. Back in the day, they couldn't afford glass. No, I'm just kidding. And then there's a crow or some kind of bird. Yeah, it's a crow that sits on the roof. And then there's a couple of birds that are flying up around the trees. And then, of course, the rest of it is her name, Jane Eyre, and then some plants and stuff. And so last night, while I was at the hospital in the sleep study, I got this little whatever this is done, and part of a plant up here. So I am rocking it. And I tell you guys, like, the colors, oh, I didn't bring my I did not bring my little white thing, but the colors of this sampler are just, I love them. Yeah, I love them. So that's the first one. And then today, it's in the same bag, so that's why you're seeing it. Today I started on my Instagram page, I do a Freebie Friday. And it is, that's what I call it, Freebie Friday. And it is basically free patterns that designers put either on their websites or in their blogs, or maybe have given to stores in past years, whatever the case is. And so you can find these free patterns on, I do a Google search. This is how I found them, a Google search, and I go to the designer's page and search for freebies or complimentary charts. And so for Friday, even though I was a day late, I found from Blackbird Designs, it's called Blackbird Sampler. And so I started it, and I'm doing it in it's done in one color. They suggested Black Crow, I think it was called, from Sampler, I don't remember. And I'm working from my Kindle, no, I'm working from my iPad for the pattern, because I downloaded it off of that. And it was on their website, is where I found it. And so today I really have been kind of rocking out this border. I am doing this in Threadworx 1024 is the color number. I don't know what the name of it was, but it's a very deep blue. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm so sorry. And I'm doing it on a 22 count Aida that I coffee tea dyed myself. So I think it looks real pretty. I like it. I do like it. Okay, so those are the two whips in this bag. Okay, just set that. I had a chair, sort of have a chair. Okay, the second whip is, I believe that this is my, this is the Cotton and Twine December pattern. That one there. I'm not sure if I've gotten much done. Oh yeah, no, I did. Did I? Yes, I did do a bit, maybe more than from the last video. So finished the roof, and what are those up there? Oh, I started the border. I started the border, this here. I started the brown bits on the border there. So it's coming along. It's a nice quick stitch. The colors are really pretty. This is a subscription box from the UK, and really lovely. Really, really lovely. I cannot wait. My new box should be here pretty soon, and I'm thrilled. Okay, because I do sneak peeks and put it on Instagram, and you can see, like, at least the pattern that is coming. which is kind of cool. Okay, the next one is my Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Samplers. And this is a sal that Kippy, the academic stitcher, has put on. And I've gotten quite a bit done. So let's see here. So I've gotten quite a bit of the fence, some of the sunflowers, some of the stars up here. I can't wait. I think the next bit that I start are the stars that come out from the chimney of the house. So I can't wait for that because it's coming along. It's really pretty. And I do love the colors in this. I mean, they're all my colors. So I have enjoyed stitching on this immensely. And what I try to do is I stitch at night when I come home from work. And if I can get like a couple of hours in, or at least, my goal is to get at least 4 threads in on a pattern a night. And then I put it away and pull out another one the next night, because I have a lot of whips and I continue to start new patterns because, oh my goodness, there's so much. Okay, this one is from Rosewood Manor, 4 and 20 Blackbirds. I am in love with this pattern, in love with it. And it is just stitched on a 16 count Aida, I believe, white. I think it's white, antique white, possibly. But so I finished, what did I do on this one? I know for sure I've done pretty much the base of the tree down in the bottom here. Ow, needle. Okay, whoopee. Okay, so I have done this tree, part of the tree there. And I think that's all I've done on this one. I didn't get very far on it last week. So I'm gonna pull that out on Sunday and put some more stitches in that one. Okay, my next whip is this Little House Needleworks, and it is Spot of Coffee. And I have kind of a funny story over this one. So that's that pattern there. Super cute, very small, not huge at all. Like, I think the stitch count is 65 by 97. Not horrible at all. Okay, so I am stitching along. There it is there. Stitching along, and notice about 3/4 of the way into the border that, because in my head I was like, oh, I'll just continue following the pattern along, you know, I'll just follow the pattern in the way the stitches were. So if you look really close, you're going down and you're just missing each you know, you're missing a stitch, right, basically, so that you have a space in between each stitch. And then you go over to the next line and it's the same, right? And then you go over to the next one. Okay, well, no, the pattern changed on the third, on the inside little piece of the border. And it was skip every like 2 or something like that, right? But I didn't notice until I was 3/4 of a way in. And so I was like, well, dang it. I will just finish up this stitch and the border, and I will do another one. So here's the second one with it correctly done. So do you see the difference? See, look, that one versus that one. Hopefully you can see those. I have no idea what you're seeing. But then I thought, okay, well, there's actually 2 patterns in Spot of Coffee. There's Spot of Coffee and Spot of Tea. They did another pattern for tea drinkers. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I will do, just hang on, dog. Oh my God, it's like a zoo at this house. Large dog alert. Anyways, so I was looking at the pattern and I was like, okay, well, one of them is a spot of coffee and one is a spot of tea. Well, my mom drinks tea and I drink coffee. I drink flavored water is really what it is. And so I was like, well, coffee is robust. And so, you know, that it's more strong and whatever. And so I'm like, okay, well, the border for that, that's what I'm going to use. Coffee on my oops border. And then tea, which is a little bit more dainty and elegant and whatever, just like my mother. And so not like me. And so I will do the tea one for that one. So it's going to work out. I mean, cute, very cute. And my mom will be surprised because, you know, I have cross stitched. I mean, I think I had explained in one of my prior videos that my mom was the one who encouraged me to continue stitching, even though I was not fantastic at it. And I had made her a cherub years and years ago, and that's the only stitching that she has ever received from me. And that's got to be a good 20-ish years ago. So she'll be thrilled with that. And it'll be a nice surprise. Okay, the next one that I did was also a Freebie Stitches, and I showed this one last Friday on my Freebie Fridays on my Instagram. There's a hashtag. I think I forgot to mention that. There's a hashtag that's Freebie Stitches 2020, and I just, you know, did that one. Hopefully people who do free pattern stitches do use that hashtag. And so everybody can see where some free patterns are from other designers that I don't know about. And it's just a lot of fun. So anyways, some people have been posting to that hashtag, and the stitches are lovely, and it's really fun to see people's finished products, as well as some new designers or new patterns that I didn't even know the designers put out. So this is one that I found from the Attic's newsletter from Arizona. The Attic is in Arizona. It's a local, it's an LNS in Arizona. Whew, words are hard. Okay, so anyways, I found this one, and it's called Faith Family Friends, and it's done in DMC. Is it done in DMC? Yeah, DMC. It's also charted in Weeks Dye Works. I chose DMC because that's what I have superly readily available. I have a lot of fancy floss, but I have it all stashed in various places because why wouldn't I? Anyway, so I started stitching on that. Nothing super exciting. I got part of Faith done, and that's pretty much all that I've done on it, and I need to get back to it because it is a really pretty stitch. So that is, and I think that that's it in that bag. Yep. And then the last whip that I worked on this for the last 2 weeks has been the Linens and Threads Sal. Okay, this is how much I've gotten stitched on it, and I haven't even finished month 1. I am still working in January. I am doing this with Threadworx. I don't remember what it's called. I will link all that information, will be linked in the description below. But that is pretty much all that I have stitched on the last couple of weeks, because the other pattern whip that I have going on, I don't think that I have done anything on it. I don't think so. But this is the Peppermint Purple Sal, the 52 weeks free blackwork Sal. And I have 3 weeks to catch up on because she has, on Wednesday, she released the week, what is that, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9. So I will finish that this weekend as well because I love the patterns. It's so pretty, and I am doing mine in just one color. No, that's not true. I'm doing it in 2 colors. The outline is 1 color, and the blackwork is another color. Okay, so let's get into my little stitchy haul. So you know that I've been doing Stitch from Stash. It's not being successful in any way, shape, or form. And February hasn't looked any better. But again, I'm okay with it. So now this is a piece that does not count towards, because I don't think that items that you need to stitch with count, right? So like hoops and needles and that kind of thing. So I stitch in hand for the most part, but every once in a while I use a Q-snap or hoops. I have used wood hoops in the past. But one of the ladies at the stitching meetup that I go to has been working on this awesome lap stand. And so I went online to have a look, and I found this Morgan lap stand. I bought it from goodness sakes, Amazon. And so I got the 7-10 combo and put it together, and now I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna work it out, figure it out. But so I purchased that. I also got another Q-snap 8x8 size. So yeah, and then I went to my LNS Thursday night, Friday. Did I go? I don't know when I went. Thursday, I think. Friday. I don't know when I went. And then I found out that she was going to market. So I was like, hello? I did not know that. So, so I will have an order when she comes back and brings all the things. So I'm kind of excited about that, but I went in there for a reason. Ooh, I had to get some more Anchor Black floss because I love it much more than I do the DMC Black. And then while I was standing there chit-chatting, because I scream in there like the last 10 minutes before she closes. She always stays longer for me, which is so very sweet because we talk. But I was trying to, you know, I know she's busy and getting things ready for next week. So anyway, what I found was, I'm so happy. I got this pattern. I love all things Blackbird designs, always have. And this one's called All Joys for Thine. And I'm thrilled. You guys see that? It is pretty, right? Yeah. Seriously, this is going to be the year of the sampler for me. And you guys have seen some of the market releases, video releases, YouTube videos. Oh my word. Kathy Barrick, I want every one of her patterns. Teresa Kogut, I want every one of her patterns. Plum Street Samplers, I need her patterns. Hands-on design. I mean, I have a wish list that is very, very large, plus an order at Acorns and Threads, plus what Denise from my LNS is bringing in. It's gonna be ugly. March, blown out the window budget-wise as well. Probably April, probably May. It's just gonna be horrific. Okay, and then some of my stuff came from what are they called, you guys? From my monthly subscriptions. There we go. I am in the Cotton Color and Cotton Thread of the Month Club, the neutrals. And so these three pretties came. Oh, I'm trying to get used to the camera. Sorry, guys. So these three pretties came. This one is Seaweed. This one is Bronze. And this one is Roanoke. So pretty. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So I got those, and then the fabric of the month came. I do the 16 count Aida because I love stitching on Aida. I'm an Aida girl. So this one is Stratus. So pretty, so pretty. So I received those from my subscriptions, and then just put that floss back so I don't lose it, because who would cry? I would cry. Okay, and then bags, you guys, bags. So I am in the bag of the month from So Much to Love, and I'm sure you guys have all seen this. I am late to the party. This was February's fabric bag of the month. Super cute, and I certainly love the heart fabric inside for February. So pretty. And then of course the pink barn, and such a pretty bag. I love her bags. So pretty. I have a lot of people that I love their bags, and I can't help myself. And then when you are part of the bag of the month, you receive a little bag of goodies, and inside the bag was an Emery board. Always need one of these, because, you know, even today I was like, why are my nails rough all of a sudden? And I'm like, where is a board? I have one. I have one. And then there was a little stash tea, wild raspberry hibiscus, yummy. Some Skittles, my little's favorite. She's gonna steal those. And then some Bowen size 26 needles. Always need needles. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I went to my L&S as well, was because I needed some more needles. And then Petal Pusher by Barbie Tingley designed a pattern, Valentine Topiary. How pretty is that? So pretty. And so I might have to stitch that up. And then of course you get a nice little letter that tells you everything that is in the package. So thank you again, Karen. I love the little surprise, what comes every month. Love it. And then, you know, I love me bags, right? Project bags. And Stitch All the Things, Christine, she, I love her bags, you guys. I love her bags. Her fabrics are so beautiful, so beautiful. So she hasn't been posting a whole lot of bags recently, and I think she had mentioned in some of her videos that she's not sewing as much because, you know, her and her husband, her and her mister, are doing a bunch of trips, and so she's not sewing as much. And but one day she posted a few bags, and I was on top of my phone, and I got the alert, and I was like, whoo, yeah, baby. And so she had posted, okay, that's not pretty, there we go. Oh, still not, there we go. She had posted a couple of this type bag. Normally I get the flat bag that has the clear cover with the handle. Well, when she posted these bags, I was like, oh, because, you know, it's a flat bottom, and the Q-snap fits in there with all of your stuff. So pretty. And so this is the front, back, doesn't matter. Here's the other side. So pretty, right? And then it's a glitter vinyl on the bottom. And I was in love, so I had to get that one. Well, then, was it the next day maybe? She posted, or maybe it was, no, it was the next day, because I'd paid for this one and she'd shipped it like almost immediately. And then maybe a day later, she posted a couple of more bags. Who doesn't love this bag? I was on top. Man, I couldn't type "me please" fast enough, you guys. Like, seriously, who doesn't love this bag? I'll Vanna it for you. The skulls, the motor head. Seriously, who does not love this? This is so me. So I was thrilled to get these. And then she's got a little pocket inside, and of course she always gives you a nice little floss, which I think is so nice. But then look at the inside fabric, you guys. Yeah. Okay, well, kind of a secret. I like Halloween. I love skulls. I am like yeah, I love them. And so when she posted it, I had to have it. I forgot to show you the fabric on the inside of this one, the girls. It's just kind of a smoky, it's got flowers. Oh no, it's got the girls on it. The sugar skulls, that's what they are. No, I don't know. Anyways, it's pretty. I'm gonna be using these bags. One day I'm gonna have like a bag parade because you guys. Okay, and then I received a little special mail and I was so thrilled. So my friend Sherry Price, with the same Flosstube name, Sherry Price, she is so sweet. And I have been watching her videos since the beginning. And she sews, quilts, stitches, you know, she homeschools her kids. And, you know, they've had some family. Her husband had been sick. And so I just, you know, was talking with her and stuff. And I just adore her. She's so sweet. Well, in the mail, she knows how much I love project bags. She made me a project bag, you guys. How cute is this? And she did it perfectly because she knows my love of Halloween, and she sent me a Halloween bag. I was so thrilled. Sherry, you have no idea what this meant to me. When I opened up my mail and saw this, I was like, you're such a good, nice person. I love you. So anyways, it's a really nice size project bag, a zipper, front, inside fabric, Halloween, back of the fabric, just black spooky. Love it. Thank you, Sherry. And she sent a really nice note. I like you, girl. I do. Okay, and then for leap year or leap day, people were starting a leap year project, and you start a project and basically you have 4 years to finish that project, right? And Erin, the 2 Martini Stitcher, suggested a long dog sampler. Now I've had this sampler. Here's also kind of a funny story. I'm trying to get the picture out so you guys don't see the glare. Funny story, Acorns Threads. I went there a couple of years ago, and Janine helped me pick out floss for this. Well, I found it in the bag with the receipt because why would I take anything apart and put things away? No. So it's been sitting in a bag for almost 2 years. I saw the receipt. It was Mother's Day 2018. So this was, I actually have a couple of long dog samplers. I don't know where the other one is. So this is the one that I'm going to start. It's Life After Death. And it's this one here. So pretty. And Janine helped me pick out the floss. And I said to her, I like very monochromatic colors. I just am not, I don't want to do a whole lot of color. And I was struggling trying to figure out what color I wanted to do. And so at the time, DMC had just come out with like all of their new colors, right? The 35 new colors or whatever they had. And so we picked out 09, goodness sakes, 09. Can't really see that color, can you? Anyway, and so I thought that I would do it in this color. I'm going to do it on an 18 count Ivory Aida, and then this color. So unfortunately, I do have fabric. I don't know where it is because I also picked it out with her, but it wasn't in the bag. So with these things, so once I find my fabric, maybe it'll take me 4 years to find my fabric. No, it won't. No, it won't. I'm just kidding. Kidding. Okay, so that's one of the things that I'm going to do for the part of my plans, along with finishing my whips. Okay, so let's do the giveaways, guys. So First, let me do the giveaway winners for the 4 charts that I had in my last video. I just took it and random picked based on the words that I had said for the patterns. Now, please remember that these patterns are second hand. They might be fourth hand. The smell is pretty much out of them. And you know, for the most part, they're in pretty good condition, but you know, they've been a little used. So, that being said, the Hopscotch Silhouette, this pattern here, the winner was Yvonne Vigil. So congratulations, Yvonne. You got the Hopscotch pattern, Hopscotch Silhouettes. The Keepsake Patterns was Rebecca McClelland. So congratulations, Rebecca. The Teach Yourself Cross Stitch, Counted Cross Stitch, that is Jerry Ann Holloway. Yeah, Holdaway. I'm sorry, Holdaway. You won the Teach Yourself Counted Cross Stitch. And then the 12 Days of Christmas with the super cute stocking and all was Susan Radford. So if you ladies would comment or send me an email, my information will be down in the description, and you can either get a hold of me on Instagram or send me an email. If I don't respond right away, just, you know, email me again. I'm not super great about my emails. I do try, but I have a lot of them, and I'm not super organized. And my winner from the last one, oh my gosh, what was your name? I had it. Aubrey, your package is going out. I promise you, Monday, it's all done. It's all kitted, all ready for you. Friday I was going to mail it and I didn't. And so anyways, I apologize, but it is going out. I promise you. Okay, so I have a few patterns for this one for this week. So, this one is a Sheepish Designs called Bird's Eye View, and it's the 43rd exemplary, this pattern here. So if you would like to be entered into the giveaway for this pattern here, how about we say birds? Birds. Okay, this one is Just Nan Garden Party, and it comes with the beads, Garden Party embellishment beads. And so you will get that. If you are interested in being entered for this pattern, let's say garden. And then I have another one called Full Circle Designs, and it's called Moonshine Path, and it also is a pattern. And if you are interested in this one, let's say Moon Shadow. And then the last one I have is the Sewing Circle Friendship Garden Sampler. This is super cute. So if you are interested in doing this one, let's say Friendship. Okay, so for the giveaway, please be 18. Don't mention giveaway. You guys know the rules, blah, blah, all those good things. So again, one more time, bird, garden, moon shadow, and friendship. Okay, so I think that that's all. I'm sure that I have more. I can't remember it, but hey, let's try and make this a shorter video than normal. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful stitching week, and I will talk to you in soon, maybe soon, in 2 weeks. Let's hope 2 weeks. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.